Did you ever wonder why, as you grow older, you find yourself avoiding people more often? Why those crowded rooms, endless small talk, or demanding social gatherings don't feel quite right anymore? It's not that you've lost your warmth or kindness. It's that you've discovered something far more valuable, your peace. The truth is, as time moves on, you become more aware of how precious your energy truly is, and you begin to protect it in ways you never did before. When you were younger, socializing was effortless. You said yes to almost everything because you wanted to be part of the crowd, to be liked, to belong. You tolerated noise, drama, and even emotional exhaustion because the fear of missing out was stronger than your need for quiet. But growing older changes all that. Now, peace becomes a priority. You start to notice how certain people leave you feeling tired, anxious, or unsettled. You realize that some conversations don't nourish your soul. They drain it. You understand that not every invitation needs a yes, and that's okay. This growing awareness isn't about shutting others out. It's about creating boundaries that keep you whole. Here are some reasons why this shift happens. Reasons that quietly protect your peace as you age. First, you understand your limits better. Your body and mind don't recover as quickly as before. Long nights out or emotionally heavy conversations require more from you than you're willing to give. So you become choosier about where you invest your time and energy. This isn't laziness, it's wisdom. It's knowing that saying no is sometimes the kindest thing you can do for yourself and for others. Second, you've experienced enough to see through the masks. With age comes clarity about who truly cares and who just fills space in your life. You become sensitive to people who bring drama, negativity, or selfishness. You stop pretending to enjoy their company because you realize your peace is worth more than polite smiles. You start surrounding yourself with those who lift you up and accept you as you are. Third, protecting your peace means reducing stress. Stress has a cumulative effect on the body. It affects your heart, your sleep, your mood, even your memory. Older adults often notice that emotional exhaustion hits harder than physical fatigue. So avoiding unnecessary conflict or toxic interactions becomes a way to keep your heart steady and your mind clear. Fourth, as you age, you grow comfortable with solitude. What once might have felt lonely now feels like a refuge. You learn to appreciate quiet moments alone, reading a book, walking in nature, sipping tea while watching the world go by. This solitude replenishes your spirit and makes you less dependent on constant social interaction. You become more selective because you know your own company is enough. Fifth, life teaches you to value depth over breadth. You no longer feel the need to know everyone or be everywhere. You seek meaningful conversations rather than surface-level chatter. You prefer genuine connections that nourish your soul, not just fill your calendar. This shift means you might see fewer people, but those you do see hold a special place in your heart. Finally, you realize that your peace is a gift you give to yourself and others. When you protect your boundaries and choose calm over chaos, you show up as your best self. You become a steady presence, a source of calm in a noisy world. This peace allows you to engage more deeply when you do connect, without exhaustion, resentment, or distraction. I remember talking to a woman named Grace, 78 years old, who shared this with me. I used to push myself to keep up with everyone, attend every event, say yes to every invitation, but it wore me down. Now I say no without guilt. I cherish my quiet mornings and meaningful conversations with a few dear friends. It's not that I avoid people because I don't care. It's because I care deeply about my own well-being. If you're starting to feel this shift too, know that it's natural. You're not becoming distant or disconnected. You're becoming whole. Your peace isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. So the next time you hesitate to say yes, or find yourself drawn to solitude rather than a crowd, remember this: you're protecting the most valuable thing you have, your calm. your clarity, your peace. And that quiet choice might just be the key to living a fuller, steadier, and more joyful life as you grow older.